Hell is a concept that varies widely depending on theological, philosophical, and cultural perspectives. In Christian theology, hell is often described as a place of eternal separation from God, marked by suffering and torment. Scripture contains vivid imagery, such as a lake of fire, Revelation 20 verses 14 to 15, outer darkness, Matthew 8 verse 12, or a place where the worm does not die and the fire is not quenched, Mark 9 verse 48. The nature of hell, whether it is literal or metaphorical, is a topic of much debate among theologians. Some interpret it as eternal conscious punishment, while others see it as a form of annihilation or a symbolic depiction of spiritual separation. Additionally, some emphasize God's justice and mercy, suggesting hell exists as a necessary consequence of free will and rejection of God's offer of salvation. In Christian theology, the torments of hell are often depicted using strong imagery to convey the severity of being separated from God. Here are some examples described in Scripture. Unquenchable fire. Hell is likened to a fiery furnace or a lake of fire. Matthew 13 verse 42. Revelation 20 verse 15. This imagery highlights unbearable anguish and eternal suffering. Outer darkness. Descriptions such as outer darkness, Matthew 8 verse 12, suggest isolation and despair, where individuals are cut off from the presence of God and others. Weeping and gnashing of teeth. This expression, Matthew 13 verse 50, conveys deep regret, sorrow, and frustration. Undying worm. Mark 9 verse 48 mentions a place where their worm does not die, symbolizing unending corruption or decay. Thirst and regret. In the parable of the rich man and Lazarus, Luke 16 verses 24 to 26. The rich man experiences an unquenchable thirst and an awareness of his irreversible fate, emphasizing torment not only of the body, but also of the mind and soul. These descriptions are often interpreted either literally or symbolically, with the latter view emphasizing the spiritual anguish of being eternally separated from God. The concept of who is in charge of hell varies across theological interpretations. In Christian theology, God is ultimately sovereign over all creation, including hell. Hell is seen as part of God's divine justice, created as a place of judgment for Satan, fallen angels, and unrepentant individuals. Matthew 25 verse 41, Revelation 20 verse 10. However, some mistakenly imagine Satan as the ruler of hell, possibly due to cultural depictions in literature and art. In Scripture, Satan is not depicted as ruling hell but as a being destined for eternal punishment within it. Revelation 20 verse 10. This aligns with the idea that hell is not a domain of authority for Satan, but a place of final judgment.